Hello everyone, welcome back to our class. So for today's topic, you are going to learn about the formulae of organic compounds. Again, everybody say formulae of organic compounds. Okay, so before we proceed with our lesson today, let's have a short review with our previous lesson. So last meeting, we discussed about alkane, alkene, and alkyne. So what's the difference between alkane, alkene, and alkyne? Okay, so you will know if it's alkane when it is a carbon-carbon single bond. Okay, only single bond. Alkene if it's carbon-carbon double bond. And alkyne if it's carbon-carbon triple bond. Okay. So today's vocabulary, I would like you to repeat after me. Structural. Can everybody say structural? Molecular. Repeat after me. Molecular. Next is condensed. Condensed. Okay, so we're talking about formula or different formulae of organic compounds. Let me know if you can answer this question for our warm-up activity. So this is the question. Two men walk into a restaurant. One man orders water, so this is the formula of water, H2O. And the second man says, I will have H2O too. The second man died after drinking. How come the second man died? Okay, I will give you 5 seconds to answer. Or 30 seconds. So, what do you think? Why the second man died after drinking H2O2? Okay. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Okay, time's up. So, what's the answer? So, as you can see here, H2O is the chemical formula for water. Okay, and then the second man ordered water, but it's how the way he said it that got him killed. He said H2O2. So the waiter might have got confused and brought him H2O2, which is the hydrogen peroxide. Okay, so this is the result this is the result of hydrogen peroxide. So when blood meets hydrogen peroxide. So this is the reason why the second man died after drinking, because it's poisonous. So lesson learned, if you want to order something in the restaurant, please do not use the chemical formula or any kind of organic formula to avoid any accident or something like this. Okay, so organic compounds. So when we say organic compounds, it is a compound where one or more than one carbon covalently bonded with each other and with other atoms like nitrogen, oxygen, halogen, and many more. Okay, so when we say covalently bonded, covalent bond meaning the bonding of two non-metal atoms. Okay. So, we're going to focus our lesson today about the formulae of organic compounds. And for today, I will discuss 3 formulae. So, the first one is molecular formula. Can everybody say molecular formula? Second, structural formula. Structural formula. And the third one is condensed formula. Condensed formula. So what is molecular formula? When we say molecular formula, it shows the actual numbers of atoms. Okay, actual numbers of atoms. And the molecular formula does not show, okay, take note, does not show how atoms in the molecule are bonded to each other. Okay, for example, so these are the compounds. We have glucose, butane, and ethane. And these are the molecular formula of each compound. So for glucose, we have C6H12O6. So these are the actual numbers of atoms of each element. Okay, these are the elements. How many elements for glucose? So we have 3. We have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. How many atoms are there in each element? So carbon having 6, hydrogen having 12 atoms, and oxygen having 6 atoms. So this one is what we call a molecular formula because it shows the actual numbers of atoms. So the same with butane, C4H10. So 4 carbon atoms and 10 hydrogen atoms. Ethane having C2H6 or 2 carbon atoms and 6 hydrogen atoms. So this one, this is what we call a molecular formula. Next, what about structural formula? So what is structural formula? So it only shows the order in which atoms are bonded together in a molecule and by what type of bond. Okay, so shows the order in which atoms are bonded. Okay, for example, this one. This is the structural formula of an ethane. Okay, so it shows which atoms are shows the order in which atoms are bonded together. Okay, so this is the order of the bonding of an atom. Okay, and you will know what type of bond is this. So it has only single carbon-carbon bond, so it's an alkane. Okay, so this is what is this? Structural or molecular? If you say molecular, then you are correct. So this is the molecular formula of an ethane, C2H6. C2, how many carbons are there? 2. So 1, 2, C2. Then how many hydrogen atoms are there? There are 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. H6. So this is the structure, this is the molecular formula of an ethane, and this is the structural formula of an ethane. So it shows how it bonded. Okay, so what is the difference between molecular and structural formula? So when we say molecular shows the actual number of an atom, C2H6. Structural shows the order in which atoms are bonded together. Okay, like this. Next, we have the condensed structural formula. So what is condensed structural formula? So it shows the group of atoms connected to a single atom in a compound. Okay, so this one is a compound. So this is the condensed formula. So CH3, CH3, CH3. So if it's only one carbon, there's no need to write 1 because C is considered as there's only one carbon in it. Then H3, 1, 2, 3. Then the other side, C. Then H3, 1, 2, 3. So this is the condensed formula. This is the molecular formula, and this is the structural formula of an ethane compound. So the following are the molecular, structural, and condensed formula of an ethane. So this is the name of the compound, ethane. Molecular formula is C2H6. Condensed formula CH3, and the structural formula is this one. C, 1 carbon atom bonded with 3 hydrogen atoms, and another carbon atom bonded with 3 hydrogen atoms. So these are the difference between molecular, structural, and condensed formula of a particular compound, which is an ethane. Okay, so let's have a review quiz for me to know if you really understand our lesson. So please answer if it's letter A, B, or C. Okay, number 1 question. Question number 1. It shows the actual numbers of atoms of each type of an element present in a molecule. A. Condensed formula. B. Molecular formula. C. Structural formula. Choose only the letter of the correct answer. Okay, the answer is letter B. Not C, but letter B. Molecular formula, because it shows the actual number of atoms. Next question. It shows the order in which atoms are bonded together in a molecule by what types of bond. Okay, it shows the order in which atoms are bonded together in a molecule and by what types of bond. A. Condensed. B. Molecular. C. Structural formula. Okay, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the correct answer is letter C, structural formula, because it shows the order in which atoms bonded together. The last question. It shows the group of atoms connected to a single atom in a compound. A. Condensed formula. B. Molecular formula. C. Structural formula. 5 seconds. Okay, so the correct answer is letter A. Condensed formula. Okay, so for your assignment, I would like you to write your answer, assignment answer, in the comment section. Okay, so write your name and your answer, because that will serve as your attendance. So kindly write the molecular and structural formula of pentane. Okay, this is the name of the compound, pentane. What is the molecular formula of pentane, and what is the condensed formula of pentane? So please answer in the comment section with your name. So that's all. Thank you so much.